18,000 years ago, an unusual alignment of our solar system kick-started global warming and ended the Ice Age. Over the next 10,000 years, temperatures rose by 6 degrees Celsius. This configuration of the planets will not return for another 80,000 years. In theory, the Earth should be cooling down, but it's not. Our planet is warming. The world is about 1 degree Celsius hotter than it was just 100 years ago. Most scientists believe that this is a result of an increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
As carbon dioxide levels build up, the planet warms, and that's a fairly inescapable conclusion of simple energy balance.
The atmosphere is like a valve, keeping the amount of heat the Earth receives from the sun in check. Solar energy passes through the gases surrounding the Earth relatively easily. But the reflected light is trapped into our planet's atmosphere by carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. The more carbon dioxide there is in the atmosphere, the more heat is trapped on Earth.
Carbon dioxide level has risen by 100 parts per million since pre-industrial times. And so the climate is changing, will continue to change.
We are now living through the greatest increase in global temperatures since the end of the Ice Age. We face similar dramatic consequences. 20,000 years ago, great creatures such as mammoths walked the icy plains of North America. After 10,000 years of climate change, of all the animals that went extinct, 3/4 of them were large mammal species. Now, experts predict that more than 1 million modern species face extinction as the world starts to heat up again. More than 60 million cubic kilometers of ice melted at the end of the Ice Age. 18,000 years later, we may be living through the start of another great thaw. New research predicts the Arctic could have an ice-free summer as soon as 2030. Parts of the West Antarctic ice sheet is thinning by up to 1 meter a year. And mountain glaciers are shrinking 3 times faster than they were 20 years ago. The thawing ice caps could trigger changes deep beneath the surface of our planet. As ice melts and the weight on the Earth's subterranean layers is reduced, we may see an increase in devastating geological activity. October 1996. 340 kilometers west of Iceland's capital, Reykjavik. Melting ice reduces the pressure on a long-dormant volcano, with catastrophic consequences. The eruption melts a canyon in the glacier over 6 kilometers long and up to 300 meters high. As the ice continues to melt, experts predict further eruptions every 30 years at this site, and a massive increase in volcanic activity globally. At the end of the Ice Age, fresh meltwater disrupted the sea currents that moderate our climate. Parts of North America stopped warming and cooled by 7 degrees Celsius in just 20 years. Professor John Shepherd of the National Oceanography Centre in Southampton, England, fears the ocean circulation system may again be under threat.
If the Greenland ice cap should melt relatively rapidly in 100 or 200 years, then that might be enough to trigger a major slowdown or even a shutdown of the conveyor circulation.
Temperatures could drop in just decades by up to 2 degrees Celsius in the United States and 5 degrees Celsius in Europe.
We are pushing the climate into unknown territory. There is almost certain to be some surprises, and we may be in for a bumpy ride.
In the short term, we could face sudden, devastating climate flips. But long-term trends point in just one direction: towards a warming world. "18,000 years ago, melting ice caps meant that settlements of whole communities were lost beneath the rising seas. 25 million square kilometers of land disappeared. If predictions of sea level rise of up to 1 meter every century prove correct, then many modern cities face this same fate. The homes of at least 145 million people could be beneath waves by the year 2108.
The people in the major coastal cities are going to be among those who are most affected, and major parts of those cities are likely to become uninhabitable.
If our future does echo our Ice Age past, we face a period of terrible upheaval as Earth warms in the years ahead. Change may be quick and catastrophic. But we've been here before. The last time humanity faced this threat, our ancestors met the challenge. And the end of the Ice Age now stands as evidence that mankind can adapt, survive, and flourish, even in the face of extreme climate change.